Okay, so here we are outside of Disneyland with lots of people queued up for no apparent reason whatsoever. I have no idea what's going on.
They might be giving away pie.
They might be giving away pie is what I'm being told. I don't know exactly, but I'm sure we will be filled in.
Pre-made pie?
Soon.
On this leap day, the happiest place on earth is marking the occasion with a party that will go on and on and on. Disneyland is staying open for a marathon 24 hours straight.
So good morning, everyone. We are here in line outside of Disneyland. It's 5 minutes till 6 in the morning. February 29th, 2012. Getting ready for the huge Leap Day celebration here at Disneyland, as is going on across the world at all of the Disney parks. It's not true, it's not happening there, it's happening here. That's the park. Cool.
A lot of people actually camped out yesterday to be first in line to get in because they were handing out these commemorative Mickey Mouse hats.
Serge here has been up holding our place in line all night, so he's a little out of it. I'm not even in it. I can't even be in it. I'm too big. So it's about 9 o'clock a.m. and apparently we've decided to stop and take a rest for a moment. We're bringing Star Tours and Space Mountain and haven't had a cup of coffee yet.
We need a battery charge, that's what we're doing.
Oh, we're charging batteries.
And a brief nap.
Charging batteries
Power
and a brief nap. Nice, power nap, I like that.
A lot of the people like these guys are planning to drink coffee, have hot cocoa, maybe even 5-hour energy to get them through the day.
Anyway, so we're here in line for the churro stand. Serge get his Disneyland churro. And I believe we are now off to the Indiana Jones adventure. Okay, so it's high noon here on Leap Day. We are awake. We're headed towards Disney's California Adventure Park. Check out a few rides over there and kill some time, get something to eat.
Kill time? Time?
And we're all a little punch drunk already.
What?
Second thoughts, too late. Head back, face forward, and hold on like you mean. And away you go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1!
welcome to Mickey's Fun Wheel, ja? We are riding on the Mickey's Fun Wheel and we look out at the people below and we say, hello! Hello! And we look over here and we say, hello people! Hello! Well, apparently there are no fun people on the fun wheel. And hello! I see my friends South and my friends Ian, and we are going around the world. Oh, and we're riding, and we're riding. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Okay, so it's now about 20 minutes till 5, and we are heading back to Disneyland Park because it's rumored that it's going to be at capacity or some such nonsense. Anyway, we will see what happens as the night progresses. Apparently we all fell asleep for some time now. It's 7:30 and we're all alone here in the cinema. Just the 6 of us. Yeah, that's about it right now. The Sensational Parade is going on outside. Barbie's on her way, and I think we're all going to have dinner pretty soon. So, yeah. Going. Here we are, it's 8 o'clock p.m. And as you can see from this crowd in the Indiana Jones adventure, the park has just exploded. It's gotten crazy. They're projecting even a capacity crowd tonight here at Disneyland. I don't know how many more people there are, but it looks like half of Southern California is here already. Okay, so apparently I just received word that the freeway is completely jammed in all directions trying to get into the park, that it's taking more than an hour simply to traverse the off-ramp.
At one point, there were some traffic jams on some of the service streets around the park overnight. Even on Interstate 5, they had some traffic problems too.
And if you can tell by the look of this crowd here, I believe we are at capacity, if not already, or very, very close to it.
You can demand a pass to come back, and they must give you one. Oh shit, the ride broke down.
Oh dear. Do Istanbul.
Istanbul was Constantinople, now it's Istanbul. Now Constantinople been a long time gone. Constantinople, now a Turkish light on a moonlit night. Every gal in Constantinople lives in Istanbul. Now Constantinople, so if you have a date in Constantinople, she'll be waiting in Istanbul.
All night long.
It's 11:30. The place is going nuts. We're starting to get a little punchy. Really punchy.
Well, the exit's over here by the bathroom.
Not sure what's going to happen in the next several hours, but things aren't looking promising. Cast members are starting to get rather irritable. Most of the people that have been here since yesterday, 24 hours ago, are really getting irritable and tired, and everyone's tired.
there's just been a whole influx of new blood, fresh blood, since about 6 o'clock. Now I'm not sure how this is gonna mix. Midnight. We've been at this for 18 hours. And now we're back in the cinema. Getting a little rest. At least trying to. Unfortunately, this time we've lost our monopoly on the room. It's quite crowded in here. It's quiet. People are fairly courteous. I'm gonna try and catch 15 wings. Alright, so we're in the 2 o'clock hour. And the big story tonight now is bed, towel, everything together. Oh hell, I'm too much of a crowd, I'll tell you later. They're jamming in the street all night long. Anyway. So we all in the cinema where they show all the little shorts. And homeboy comes in there, and he wants to start videotaping all the girlies that are sleeping. So Matthew decides to get up and say something. Yeah, not just videotaping. We're talking about closing up, and we're getting some good MTV angles on there. I was up there and said, "Sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to stop doing that. What you're doing is vaguely illegal." "Oh, I'm not doing anything illegal. Show me where it says it's illegal." I said, "Who's got internet? I will show you where it is illegal." Hayes coming in there all warm. You know, I've done photography in Eastern Europe, and there are so many things that I couldn't say. I'm like, I don't care. This is Disneyland. This is private property. One, these people are unconscious. You cannot solicit their comply. You cannot solicit their, I forgot my word that I was using. Their consent. Their consent, thank you. You cannot solicit their consent because they are unconscious. "Oh, well, I don't have to have their consent." Yes, you do have to have their consent. You are in an enclosed space. You are getting close-up shots of these people. It is making some of these people very uncomfortable. You need to stop right now. So he proceeds to argue more. And I said, "Look, there's no argument here. You need to stop. And I'm gonna stand here and make sure you don't do it." Still, like, arguing this whole thing. So then Jessica's all like, "I'm just gonna go get security." And he hightails it out of there. So then we go and we talk to security. We let him know what's going on. I almost did. I was getting in his face. I was getting in his face. I'm like, "How do you like it if I get in your face and take pictures of you and you don't like it?"
Right, I just taken a picture of him so you could give it.
And I really did. The picture didn't snap. That was the only problem. It didn't focus, so it wouldn't snap the picture. Like
damn digital camera.
I know, damn digital camera. But anyway, had I got a picture of him, it would have been said and done. We would have gone to security, been done and over with. But instead, we had to go and we talked to them for a little bit. We told them what was up. They went in there, they roused up everybody. Yeah, come on. But anyway, so that's the story. And here is Cafe Ole. So this is it. 24 hours, 6 in the morning. 24 hours at Disneyland. Oh, I'm going to bed.
Now it's time to say goodbye to all our company. M.I.C.
See you real soon. because we like you.